Hello, this is Rick Marshall with today's devotional thought. Do you fear what you need not fear sometimes? A friend of mine told me a story about some hunting dogs that he had. They were fine hunting dogs, strong and tough. They could chase the pigs in the mountains and the woods. Everything was fine about these dogs, but he told one unusual trait about those hunting dogs, and that is that they were afraid of chickens. Now, how in the world could that be? Well, he said, when the dogs were puppies, they lived around some chickens. And at the time, of course, the chickens were much larger than the puppies. They used to chase the puppies around the yard and intimidate them and bully them. And so when the young puppies grew up to be dogs, they had not lost their fear of chickens. They clung on to it, even when they could have overcome the chickens. Now, how does that relate to us as Christians? Well, it relates to me about how Satan treats us. At one time, he had power over us in our lives. He held us under the thought of fear. But we became Christians. The Bible taught us that Christ has overcome Satan. God's power through Christ is far stronger, but we often cling to our fear from the past instead of relying on the power of God. Like those dogs, we often fear what we need not fear. I've noticed that a lot of people tend to use the words, "I'm afraid." So the next time you're tempted to use the words, "I'm afraid," and they come out of your mouth, I want you to think of John 10:10. Jesus said, "The thief comes to steal and destroy, but I have come that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly." Listen to that verse. I have come that you who are listening to me right now, who claim Christ as your Savior, can have life abundant, a life without fear. John also wrote to remind us, greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. You don't have to fear what you need not fear.